BJP is targeting Rahul Gandhi. Bharatiya Janata Party has put out a statement, and I believe this is Amit Malvia of the Bharatiya Janata Party who says this is a sick tragedy tourism by Rahul Gandhi. This is tragedy tourism, he says. According to the BJP, he's also claiming that the worst ethnic conflict and the reason Manipur is in this situation is because of how it was under the Congress party. BJP has said that Dr. Manmohan Singh was a member of parliament from Assam, also skipped Manipur, and there was nothing done for the northeast states, and they are bearing the brunt now because of what was done by the earlier governments. And he's given out a certain number as well about how the state has witnessed killings of civilians, police and army personnel for decades when Congress was in government. Now, is this a justified point considering that BJP is both in Manipur and Assam now, or perhaps it's a fair assessment? Meanwhile, Ritik Mondal is tracking the latest. Ritik, we have visuals coming in from Assam where he's already witnessing he's being received. But this is going to be very interesting, remember, because at this point, what Amit Malviya has said that Balak Buddhi is simply indulging in sick tragedy tourism. Piyush Mishra is joining me for the latest on that. Piyush, some strong words that have been used by Rahul Gandhi, and this is clearly with regard to his visit, but he's blaming even Manmohan Singh and the erstwhile Congress government at centre and in the states.
Well, absolutely. What we are now seeing is that Rahul Gandhi is on a visit to Manipur, and the BJP IT cell chief Amit Malviya is coming out and tweeting on this. He has put out a tweet, and I quote, where he says that the ethnic conflict in Manipur is a legacy of the Congress party. It has witnessed the Congress is escalating its attack on Rahul Gandhi. We are also hearing as to how the Balak Buddhi word has been used for Rahul Gandhi, where it is being said by Amit Malviya that Balak.
Piyush, stay on with me because Amit Malviya, who's put out that statement, is joining me on the phone line. Amit, let's first understand what you have said about the Congress party and the former Congress governments and why.
Before we get to the Congress, it is important to understand that Manipur has had a history of ethnic conflicts. And the conflicts that we see there is a consequence of erroneous policies that the Congress followed over successive decades when they were in power both in the center and the state. I don't want to be counting the dead, but there is a recorded history of number of civilians, police personnel and armed forces men who have died in conflict in Manipur. I cannot remember a single instance in the last 10 years of UPA and even before that, any Congress leader visiting Manipur to assuage the people there. Dr. Manmohan Singh, who was the Prime Minister for 10 years, was a Rajya Sabha member from Assam. He never visited the Northeast. Forget Manipur. Rahul Gandhi, who was an active participant in that government, never visited Manipur. Sonia Gandhi, who was the Super Prime Minister as the chairperson of the NAC, which lorded over the Prime Minister's office, never visited Manipur. Now that there's been a repeat of a similar conflict, which has been contained very well, there is a semblance of normalcy there. There is a concerted attempt by the government to ensure that the conflict is brought to a halt. People are brought on the same page. There are adequate supplies and life resumes to normalcy. But what we are seeing Balak Buddhi Rahul Gandhi do is go to Manipur and foment trouble there. And that is exactly what he is doing. So the kind of tragedy tourism that he indulges in, he rushes to Hathras, he rushes to Manipur, but he doesn't go to Tamil Nadu, where 65 Dalits have just died in a huge tragedy. So you will go to places where you can politicize them. There's no sense of empathy here.
Okay. Mr. Malviya, I understand the Tamil Nadu point, but here the question is, why would you rake up the Congress issue? Because the fact is, in Assam, in Manipur, it is the BJP government, and repeatedly, it's also in the Lok Sabha that the representation is coming from the BJP. It is your party's responsibility, simply. And how can you just blame Dr. Manmohan Singh or previous Congress leaders and say what they have done is what is now sick tragedy tourism by Rahul Gandhi? It is the BJP's responsibility here on.
I am not blaming the Congress. And we are very cognizant of the fact that we are running the state, and that is why our state government is doing everything possible. Have you heard of the conflict continuing there in Manipur? No, it is not. We have calmed down the situation. We've ensured that supplies are provided in adequate measures. We've held community reconciliation. There's an ongoing dialogue. A lot has been eased out. The last time, and I hate to repeat this, the last time a similar conflict happened in the same place of Chandpur, it raged for almost 3 years. That is not the case today. So we are in government. We are responsible for the state. We are doing everything possible. But my question is, what is Rahul Gandhi doing there when they did not even visit the state while they were in power? This duplicity, this hypocrisy is what I'm calling out.
Okay.
I know what my responsibilities are as the government of the day. We are doing it, and we're doing it very well and to the best of our abilities. I'm only questioning Rahul Gandhi's opportunistic, sick, tragedy tourism.
All right. Mr. Amit Malvia, thank you very much for giving us your perspective as Rahul Gandhi visits Assam and then goes to Manipur as well. And according to Rahul Gandhi, this is important because he's putting forth a humane gesture. Of course, that's leading to a political showdown because in Assam and Manipur, there is the BJP government. But Amit Malvia is also asking, why didn't he go to Tamil Nadu, where over 60 people died because of the huge tragedy? Was it because it's the DMK in governance there?